What is your will, my master?
Hey, what's up, Aaron? Quick demo video for you for your Starfall Sabers saber. As you know, this was sent to me from someone that couldn't quite get it done. So they sent it off to me after you contacted me. I got this yesterday actually and was able to wrap it up this morning. This installed the CFX that you wanted. This particular saber is a one-button setup, and that's that red. It's this red switch right here. So it's set up for one button. You've got CC Sabers LEDs in here for your main lit PCB. And how you get to everything is this pommel. This is the only place that it opens. So you want to unscrew this guy and make sure we don't drop it. Once you do that, you'll see your speaker in there. You can take your hand, do like that a few times until it pops out, and then you can pull your chassis right out here. And then here is your chassis. So you got your CFX board right here. Easy access to your SD card. So you can pop it in and out with your finger right there without ever moving the board. The board is a press fit down into the chassis like I like to do, but I do put an indentation right here for some art tape to keep it held down in the future in case you keep popping the board up and down and you feel like it's not snapping down as much as it should. You can use a 1/4-inch piece of art tape, which I went ahead and I put on here for you just to show you what it looks like. Okay. You've got a 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker back here. This uses the Smuggler's Outpost Switch Pixel PCB set. You probably won't be able to see it in the light because it's, oh yeah, you can see it. There's a 14-pin PCB set that's in there. It never comes out. That piece is actually locked down with this plunger switch. There's a hole in that PCB holder, and this press fits right down into it. And then of course there's a tactile underneath. But if that ever needed to come out, you could just take this switch and you could pull up real hard. This switch would come out, and then you could get to that piece. But yeah, this is a press fit down in there, and it keeps that switch or that PCB holder in place. Super solid right there. And then on your etching, you had this particular Jedi symbol here. So I did go ahead and I tried to mimic that on the chassis right here, and then just a few other things. So you got these like a Celtic knot piece right here because you kind of have that on the top and the bottom of the etching here. So I put a little something there, and then it says Solo Sabers over here for me in Airbesh. And then of course you got a removable battery setup, so try to hide all the wires and the spring sides over here and everything like that. So nice and clean for you, solid. We'll go ahead and we'll put a battery in this guy. That's your boot sound. That's really good. Now of course you'll notice the speaker right here, right? And the original pommel was flat, so I had to make a spacer on this pommel so that I could press up against this and engage all these pins in the handle, but keep the pommel off of the speaker. That way it wouldn't distort your sound. So I did 3D print this spacer, and then I glued it in place, and that doesn't come off the pommel. Okay, it just goes right in here. And when you screw this down and you tighten it all the way up, now everything is engaged, and you can come over here and hit this activation button. Got your LEDs lighting up in there. Short tap is blaster bolt deflex. Hold it to turn it off, and then we'll put a blade in here. This guy's super loud. It has really nice sound resonance. All right, and this saber takes a 1-inch diameter NeoPixel blade. And we'll go ahead and we'll lock it down. Do that again. So flash on clash. Now if you want to change your blade color, just hold down the button and twist your wrist. And now you can just twist the saber and cycle through different colors. So if we want a green, as soon as we find a green, just tap the button. Now we got a green blade, right? Hold down the button when the saber's off to get to your sound font menu.
Sound bank selection.
Nightfall.
And just keep hitting this until you land on something you like.
Crystal focus. Crystal focus.
Nebula. Nebula.
When you find something you like, hold it down.
Mute.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit the mute button. Nice snow swing. You can hear it just cranking out of there.
Focus path temperature critical.
So that particular focus path temperature critical, that particular warning is because I forgot to change your H temp, which I'm going to do right after this video. Normally I change that to about 65 or so you don't ever hear that. It's been a while since I did CFX and I totally forgot to do that. So I'm going to do that right after I get done doing this. And then that will take care of that, right? But to get back to the chassis, you just want to unscrew the pommel. So pop all the way off. Do that. Cup your hand again so your chassis doesn't go flying, but just hit it, once or twice. It'll start to slide out on you. Grab it, and then from the positive side of the battery over here by the speaker, you can pop it out with your finger just like that. It is a super snug fit, but it's meant to be that way. And then I'm going to leave this out of the saber so that I can bump up that H temp right after this video. But that is basically your saber. Let me know if you got any questions, and if not, this guy will go out in the mail to you today. Thanks.